Joe, and today we are at Farragut State Park. We're doing a little history project today. So we're just gonna go on this adventure and learn some interesting tidbits and information about Farragut and some special facts and stuff, and just kind of explore it and see what we find out, you know? So today we are, as I said, at Farragut State Park in front of the Visitor Center. Farragut State Park is located 30 miles north of Coeur d'Alene and is 4,000 acres big, which is a lot of acres. And considering that Farragut State Park was actually created way back when there was Eleanor Roosevelt and stuff, she actually saw it when they were flying over this land when they were going over to Seattle, and decided it would be a great spot to build a huge naval Air Force base. Do you guys see that? Looks like a military person, actually. Oh, you know what that may be? Actually, the lady in the visitor center, when she gave me my limited edition anniversary button when I first got here, told me that on Memorial Day, which is today, military personnel kind of pop up and walk around the park just to kind of show off how they've been serving our country and stuff like that. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's a myth, maybe it's a legend. I don't actually know if that's a real person. But, oh, and they're gone. See? Maybe, did you see that? I thought I saw that. Maybe not. But we shall find out through our adventures today. We have actually it talking about how Farragut State Park, the park itself was actually born. It was during the Ice Age, where this huge ice sheet pushed out from Canada and started melting and stuff. And so this huge cavern was built and made and created the park that we are actually standing in. So actually, the creation of the park was a U.S. response to the attack of the Pearl Harbor. Actually, babe, we see over here some troop stuff. Let's go explore what it says over there. Oh, hey guys, you're still with me. We're still on this adventure. So here I'm learning information about the Navy's World War II Farragut Naval Training Station. So it is the second largest training station in the entire world, and it was created because of the attack on Pearl Harbor. We needed somewhere to train our men. Over 2,000 men were trained here. So obviously we needed a huge place to put them. So we created this huge training station. I wonder if that's actually one of the ghosts of one of the guys who was trained here. I mean, we should find out some information about him. Maybe they have it in one of these books. It says here that these are some of the names of all the guys who were trained here. So I wonder if we can maybe tie the name back in with the ghost and find out some more information about him. So we have a lot of names and last names. They actually tell you some of the dates where they were born and stuff like that. I wonder if they would have that, a picture of them. It has it here, each year. Let's start with 1942. Jeez, there are a lot of men who trained here. I guess these are pictures of some of the graduate people. So we have here look how many men were trained here. This is just at one point at one time. Did you know that Farragut State Park was actually named after the first admiral of the Navy? His name was David Farragut. In 1942, he was one of the first admirals here, so I guess the name stuck. And this is how we named it. Hey guys, so we're finishing up here at the Visitor Center, and it says here on this map that there's the museum at the brig up the street, and I heard some rumor that it's a jail or something, so maybe that will help us track our ghost and find some fun facts. Here we are standing next to Mac, who represents all the veterans who were trained and served here during World War II at Farragut State Park.
Oh, hey, Johanna.
Hey, Hannah, what are you doing here?
I heard about your adventure. I wanted to join.
Sweet, let's go.
All right. At the Brig Museum, why don't we head on in and continue our adventure? Okay. Wait for Johanna to get here. Why don't we head on in the museum? Did you see that? Is that one of those ghosts Johanna was talking about? Here we are at the brig, named after a large naval vessel ship that has now been transformed into a museum. Why don't we continue on down and see what we have? Why don't we head on in here and see what it's like to be in a jail cell? Over here is also a map of the brig. This is where we are right now in a jail cell. There's other smaller ones and larger ones, as well as solitary confinement over there, and over there's the galley where there are cooks. There's also some types of political justice, which could range anywhere from 10 days of solitary confinement to extra work, or even just ranking of a man.
His name was Michael.
Did you see that? This is what life in the barracks looked like. They also had twin-size bunk beds, and here you kind of see everything they had to pack into one bag. Over here is what the mattress would look like. You see that? Anyways, this is an example of some of the things they had to pack in their bag, such as their silverware, which even says like U.S. Navy. And here are some of their other essentials, such as toothbrushes, brushes, razor blades, and if they wanted to order anything else, there's a price list of how much things cost. For example, a belt was as cheap as 20 cents. On our adventure, at the Museum of the Brig, you can see how many kinds of knots that the Navy people had to learn and be able to master on their ships. There's also more examples of the different kinds of knots they could do.
You guys done asking your questions?
skills.
They put in the Navy or something.
Well, hey, Johanna, where you been? I've been off chasing the ghost. It was fun. Okay, guys, well, thanks for coming out with us to our adventure at Farragut State Park in the Museum of the Brig. If you want to learn some more yourself, come on out here, because we are off to chase our ghost now. There it is!